Hi Flosstube, Judy here from an Aussie and a Kiwi world. Thank you very much for joining me. This is a Flosstube extra for my haul that I've had for over the last few months, quite a few months actually. I have shown the odd item that I've purchased on my Flosstube videos. However, this is from where I've purchased and just popped it into a tub to show you, but then have forgotten, and yeah, life goes on. Busy, and it just sort of skips my mind to show you of all the goodness that I've actually purchased. So a lot of these things have been purchased from D-Stash, so some of them aren't brand new. They are actually used products, but there are a lot of new things in there as well that I've purchased from the likes of local Kiwi stores, and also from Australia, where I've had I have an ongoing purchase, I guess, from JK's stitching supplies over there. The people that I actually purchased from here in New Zealand is Stitch NZ, Art and Frame. I have purchased stuff from Angel Craft, but not directly through someone else selling off their things that they'd purchased from there. So sort of, yeah, a non-direct link, I guess. There are quite a few places here in New Zealand that are now popping up, online stores and things like that. So there's a whole heap of stuff. And this, I've got a huge big tub to on this side, and I've got a pile and another box on this side. So this is going to be quite a long video of haul. And it's in no order, so it's going to skip from maybe one designer to another and back to the other designer. It'll all go all over the place, so it's going to be a bit of a mishmash. If you've got a cup of coffee or a drink to sit back and relax or stitch along, you're welcome to do that. So I will just start with, just as I go from here, and what I'm going to do is just pop them into an empty box that I've got sitting on my side here. So if there's anything in here that you're actually interested in getting more information about, please pop me a question down below or send me a private message either on Facebook or on Instagram, or an email, and all my details for that will be down below. There is just way too much stuff here for me to actually be able to list it all in the description, and it will take me probably longer to list it all than it would be for me to explain it to you. So if I can start with some silk that I purchased from Silks For You. Now this is a colour that I've had previously. I've got 2 skeins of this already, but I wanted to get another one so that I could do quite a big long dog sampler. So this is PR160 and is actually the rainbow colour. So it's got gorgeous colours where it goes from yellow through to orange, pink, through to purple, blue, turquoise, green, yellow, and then obviously round again. This colour is absolutely gorgeous. I have no idea how I'm going to actually cut it, and I'm thinking maybe just to cut it in the middle of the blue, so it starts and ends with the blue. I'm not sure. We'll see how we go when we actually get to do that. So that is PR160 from Silks For You. The next silk was PR147. Now, my friend Nicola has actually purchased this colour to do one of our Mary Poppins designs, and I love how it came out. So I decided to actually jump on the board and buy some of this as well. So it's a little bit hard to get the correct colour, but it is variegated. It's got light blue and dark through to a dark blue. And it's more of a teal than it is a blue that's showing on here. So there is a little bit of like a turquoisey sort of colour. But again, just as gorgeous. So I've got a couple of those. And the last one. Now there will be some crinkle noises going through because some of these stuff's still in the plastic bags. I haven't taken them out. So if you've got earphones in, my apologies if it's noisy. And the last Silks For You hank that I purchased was a PR057, and that is just a red. It does all look like the same colour, but there is a little bit that does look a little bit lighter than the other, so there may be a slight variation in there. It sort of blends in with my t-shirt. I could wear this, yeah, just being silly. Okay, and just why I've grabbed the next pile, I do apologise about if I sound a little bit nasally, that's because I'm just sort of going through, I've got a cold, and I am a little bit stuffed up, but this is the best opportunity I've got to do this video, so hopefully that doesn't turn you off. Okay, so into what I've purchased as in pattern wise. I've wanted to do some stockings for the grandkids and for my children as well, so they've got something to go to have for Christmas each year. And as I find them and they're cheap or they're discounted, cheap, I don't mean like cheap and nasty, I mean cheap as in someone selling it in a D-stash because they are not going to stitch it. This was one of them that I had actually found, which was a Dimensions one. This is really, really cute. I love these bunny rabbits. Yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this or any of this stuff that I'm purchasing. It'll just go in a big long list of what I've got to stitch, and we'll go from there. But some of it may even end up on another D-stash that I try to sell it off because I'm never going to do it. So, but for now, hopefully it does actually get stitched by me. A couple of more dimension kits that I've purchased, which are from the Gold Collection Petites, and this one is Furry Friends. And this one is Good Morning. Now I may actually have this one twice, which for those of you that actually watch me regularly, you'll know that that is a common thing that I do. Not obviously on purpose, but it does happen because I forget what I've got and I go ahead and purchase it. A lot of this stuff has actually been purchased from when I was in Australia, and when I went over for Christmas I actually picked it all up. So I used to own this book and I'm not too sure what happened. I think I lent it to someone and I never got it back. So when I seen it for sale, I decided to actually buy it again. So this is the Joan Elliott cross-stitch teddies. When I first started cross-stitching, I started stitching teddies. It was my biggest thing, and pretty much the majority of patterns that were available were all about teddies. So I fell in love with them, and that's what sort of got me for the love of cross-stitch. Kitty Cat Original present a Chickadee Christmas topper for the Chickadee series. So this is just a little, I've still got it in the plastic. This is actually just little something that can be put on for Christmas, like a Christmas runner on a table. It actually comes with like little lights that you sew on there. I don't believe they obviously light up, but just like the Christmas festive lights, I meant. Yeah, so I thought that was actually quite cute. And even if I don't do that pattern, I'm pretty sure I could find a place for these little lights to put somewhere. Okay, now these were purchased from a D-stash here in New Zealand. Just Bobby G Designs, and this one is Going Fishing. Now Craig loves fishing, and I thought this was actually quite a cute design, so purchase that. Let's see if I can show you the name just here in the code in case you're interested. And again, some teddies from Country Threads. A lot of these projects or patterns you've probably seen them many times before, and some of them are actually quite like an older pattern that's been around for quite some time. But when you don't see them, if you haven't seen them before, there's always that whole initial, oh, I really like that, I want to actually purchase it. So that sort of gets me all the time. I have that whole fear of missing out, the FOMO thing, and that is what is my impulse buying that I have a problem with, is to actually, when I see it and I like it, I do anything that I can to actually purchase it. So I apologise for the glare in my glasses. I've got the windows open here to make it a bit brighter because I'm in the lounge. So this Santa Claus book was purchased from here in New Zealand from a friend of mine. I absolutely love this. It's got all the old-fashioned kind of Santa Clauses. I think this is adorable, and having it in the sepia colours, it just makes it feel old. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to stitching these. I'm just going to see if there's a middle page. So some of them, some of these are actually classified as older patterns, but the patterns inside are actually coloured, so they're not the pictures that are on the front. Although some of them look like the pictures on the front, but they're actually just coloured, so that's a bit deceiving. Yeah, there's some pretty cute designs in here. Like, look at this teddy. I thought that was actually a teddy in his arm. It's actually a little boy and a horse. Lots of different ones. Toy shop. Him, Santa Claus, sitting in his toy shop. Yeah. So that's the Santa Claus, An American Treasure, Encountered Cross Stitch, a leisure arts book. Mickey and Minnie Mouse portrait. Who doesn't love a Minnie and Mickey? These are really cute. That's just the full kit. This was purchased to give away to my friend, but I think she may actually already have it, but never mind. This is Ballerina Beauty. It was actually a kit, but it's now just a pattern. So, seen that on the D-Stash and purchased it. Another purchase from a friend here in New Zealand, and this is the Dimensions Gold Collection, Japanese Maiden. This is gorgeous. Just how elegant her face is. It's beautiful. So that's just a full kit. So I can purchase that. Another full kit, which is Country Threads. This one's called Feed Bag Buddies. So just a little chick and a little puppy. Hopefully I'm not going to go too fast, but I do have quite a lot to get through, so I don't want the video to be 3 or 4 hours long. So I am just going to show you like just a quick brief. And I know that sometimes haul is not someone's jam, which is why I put it as an extra, so that you either watch it or you don't watch it, and that's totally up to you. So this is another Country Threads kit, Bluey's Boots. Being a blue healer, and from Australia, it's actually it's quite fitting. I love that. I love how the dog's got its tongue sticking out, and that's pretty much the brightest colour of the pattern is the tongue, so it sort of stands out. This is I'll take this out of the packet. This is a Cherry Parker design, who is a Kiwi designer. I've purchased a few of her things, and I have found quite a few of her patterns that I've purchased from D-Stashes that are ones that are not available anymore on the website. So it's actually quite cool. So this is Dawn Catch, another fishing one that I can do for my husband when I get around to it. At Dimensions Needlecrafts is Peking Pups. This is what my dogs do when I leave the back door ajar. They both sort of stand there looking through like that. They certainly don't look like that, as you know. They're 10, but it's very cute all the same. Another Dimensions kit, which is a Teddy and Kittens. A lot of people have seen this and done this. But very cute. So another full kit. That one's actually been started. It was purchased on a from a friend, and it has been started, but that's okay. I'll possibly change the fabric out anyway, so it's all good. Another Joan Elliott book, which is Fairy Enchantment. Is it? Enchantment, that's right. So quite a few of her designs, all in the book. Ellie Jenks is actually another Kiwi designer who does more 3D cross-stitch patterns. If you haven't heard of her, you need to check her out because she's actually amazing. Her patterns are really, really cheap and reasonable price for what you're actually purchasing. And this one is actually called a Coach Critter. And I'm not too sure whether you'll be able to see. Oh yeah, you can. So it's, see if it's actually going to focus away from my face. There we go. So this is, as I said, a 3D one. So I'm pretty sure you'll either do 2 of these. I haven't actually read the instructions, which are all on the back there. Pardon me. So you either do 2 of the same, or you would do 1 cross stitch, and the back of it you would just put normal fabric and then stuff it. Yeah, that looks pretty cool though. I thought it was quite cute, and it will be really, really cute if I can actually fully finish it. Hopefully that will happen one day. Plum Street Sampler, which is Cinnamon Stars. A lot of people have seen this. I love their projects, but they're never ever as small as what they look like in that pattern. They're always bigger. Some fabric, again purchased through a D-stash from a friend, but it is from Angel Crafts. And just some Navy Ada, some Pewter Grey, just a couple of those, and some Lemon Ada. While I'm on fabric, I also purchased some from Australia, which is just a, I'm pretty sure this is a 20 count, just, or an 18 count maybe, an 18 count Ada, just quite a big piece. I've got a couple of projects that need quite a big size piece of fabric, and because I'm not so clever in cutting my fabric correctly, I figure if I start from a really big piece and then count properly across, even if it's counting each stitch as I need to, I'll definitely get the piece big enough to where it needs to be. So some Zweigart Ada already pre-cut. These are little stars and triangles. So I've got a couple of those, and just some black Ada as well, so 3 of those, and they are 20 count black Ada. A Riolis kit, which is called Light Breeze. This looks like it's a nice little quick stitch, so it might be good to pick up in between some of my bigger ones planned for next year. So yeah, light breeze it's called, and that's the number at the top there, 1962. Just a little hoop that I picked up from a place. It was only like a couple of dollars. These actually come in really handy. I don't use them, but they come in handy for, I believe, framing things, like when you want to actually fully finish it. People always are looking for hoops, so I thought this would be handy. I have just recently gifted a couple of the little round ones to one of the ladies in the New Zealand cross stitch group, because she needed it because she had a smaller design and didn't have one small enough. So I was happy to just pop one in the envelope and send it off to her, which she's happy with. A couple of Mill Hill Christmas designs. So this is holiday number 4, I believe it's called. And it comes with the what are they called? The charms on the back. And another one, holiday number 7, stocking stuffer Santa. Also a full kit with the buttons. This is it's called Earth Sampler, and it says, "We are one with the earth and all that dwell therein." It's got alphabet and the numbers. I don't know whether I will actually do the alphabet and the numbers just here, but I do like that little saying that's on there. So just another full kit, and as you can see, $1 from the Salvation Army hospice shop. So looks like a good bargain. Some Lizzie Kate items. So think deeply, speak gently, love much, laughed often, work hard, give freely, be kind. Hopefully that's in focus. So another little, what would possibly be a quick stitch. And that's the number in case you're interested. And the other things that I got was these double flip ones. So these are all sold individually, like there's 6 different ones. But each of them have, on the inside, each of them have 2 words. So you get that one, so it's dream, and you also get love on the same pattern, and then it has little charms that come with it that you can pop on there as well. So, which I thought was actually really cool, because what I want to do is actually put it all together, all of the words together, and it will give you this saying. Hopefully that's up the right way. It'll give you that saying. So the words are dream, love, remember, give, listen, learn, believe, care, encourage, laugh, create, and live. Well, that would be live if you were actually on the ball and say it correctly. Yeah, so another couple of little, what could be little quick stitches, but I'd like to put them all together. Historical Sampler Company. Just got a couple of, this is a Christmas patchwork. This reminds me of the, what's it called? Flea Market Flowers. How it's got like little sections that have their own little designs in it. So there's that one. And there's also the A to Z of Christmas Sampler. Sorry about that. Had a little bit of a coughing fit. My face is probably going to go bright red now. Ink Circles, Tourette's in Town. Another one that the pattern makes it look small, but the actual project itself would be quite big. Or maybe I'm delusional with that, but yeah. I can never ever say this name properly, so I'm just going to pop it on the screen. But This is a gorgeous little elf or a little person, maybe a boy, with a Christmas sleigh. It's not Christmas without mistletoe. It's quite cute, and this is who the designer is. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. And that's the details down there. All Our Yesterdays is another designer that I've absolutely loved over the years. And I do try to collect as many of them as I can. Collect the patterns. I've only probably stitched maybe 4 or 5. But there's lots of different ones. So this is one whole book of her designs, 79 designs as it says there. And I also, from the same place, got the collector's edition of 18 individual designs and the full alphabet. So it includes the alphabet in here as well. So that and all those designs, just gorgeous. So very cute. Now I know that I've purchased these before. These are probably, I'm pretty sure I own these already. And if I don't, there's obviously lots of frog ones out there, because these are photo threads. So that's one frog design, or maybe it should go that way, possibly. Who knows? I guess you could probably put it either way. And white-lipped tree frog is this one. Kitty Cat Row. I love Bent Creek's, the row ones, and I've got quite a few of them. I just need to do them. I've seen these on Pam and Steph's wall, where Steph has put them up seasonally. And since then I've sort of tried to collect as many as I could. So I do have quite a few, but possibly not all of them. Quaker House samplers. This, I don't actually know the name of this design, but it's a nice little one. That one and those houses. Birdhouse Row. Imaginating Incorporated, I think it is. And it's a design by Diane Arthurs. There's quite a few different motifs in here that you could actually do like on its own. Like you could go, just take that one out or that one. Yeah. Sometimes when you purchase it, when you see these things, I've never seen them before, so it's actually nice to grab it while I see it, if it interests me. Sorry about Murphy. My neighbour's obviously got a visitor, and Murphy decides that he needs to let them know that he can see them. Some Log Dog samplers. Paradigm Lost. I purchase all my long dogs normally by PDF, but these were just original ones that were available, printed copies. And the other one was Hair Presumptive, again with the cute rabbits. We Love Penguins. Who doesn't love a little black and white penguin? This one reminds me of Jude Murphy, a lady from here from New Zealand. She's doing the bloom, I don't know the full name of it, but the bloom design. It's got lots of nice flowers and stuff on a fence line. So this reminded me of that, but not so exquisite as hers, but just as gorgeous. And this is from Haynes Needlecraft, called Backyard Patch. Nice and bright. the City Stitcher into this garden. Love sunflowers. Toucans. They're so bright. I just love bright colours, stitching with bright colours. It's quite fun. The rainforest, which again, bright colours here. And I love this monkey or orangutan, or who knows what they're called. Endangered species. Whoops. That's actually got, just inside this book, it's actually got like a little bookmark of Queenstown, which is, it's been started. So that was just inside that book. So Endangered Species 2, it's got these 4 designs. And also these ones. Another Bent Creek one, Peaceful Forest. Looks like a nice quick stitch. A few trees. Design Works, just the pattern only, it's not the kit. But a nice shoe. It's got a cute little cat up the top. And the cat's tail's holding the drink with the umbrella, the drink umbrella. And Nature's Babies. I purchased this for the giraffe because I love the giraffes. Just another Ada black fabric. Country Cottage Needleworks, and all just little, that's the department store. I want to try to do these in one row. Big City Christmas, that's the series, and this one's the Toy Story. Sorry. The Toy Store, the restaurant, the hotel, the music hall, a street scene, and the theatre. Finding places for all these to sit is going to be another story. So this is a Design Works kit, this one, that I purchased from Art and Frame, and it's obviously along the same lines as the cat that was on just that last one, so I thought they'd be nice to mirror image each other, or maybe have the other shoe. Let's find where I put it. Oh gosh, I only just had it. Here we go. Maybe if I turn this one around so that the heel of the shoe is at the same, if that makes sense. Yeah. See how we go. Olivia Ocraleaf, maybe. This is a Silver Creek Samplers. I've seen someone stitch this and it looks amazing. The colours of the leaves, autumn leaves with all those colours. And it says she wears a dress, scarlet red and orange leaves from over head that sparkle with a frosty glow, soon buried in a winter snow. Yeah. Beautiful. This is a Craftco kit, Mad March hairs. So just quite a quick, only uses one floss. Just as a kit there. It's cute. Glendon Place. Two designs that I asked Catherine from Country Stitch to actually source for me. This is beautiful. I've seen someone stitching this. And the colours are vibrant and in your face, which is really cool. It is quite it's not that big. 200 by 200 it is, which for some people would be actually a big design, but for others it may not be. And it's not full coverage, so that's got to be good. And the other one is the Bird of Paradise mandala. I love Bird of Paradises. Where I grew up in Australia, we used to have them right along the fence line, and I used to get into trouble because I'd break them off and use them to sort of just go and try to plant somewhere else. Well, I didn't know that that's not how it is. That's not how you do it. So, but never mind. You're not getting bored yet. We're 36 minutes in and I still have a box and a tub to go. The Let Love Rain book, which this was purchased quite a little while ago, I think. A friend of mine said that they would actually lend me their one so I could do a project out of it. She was actually doing one, and I said I'd really love to copy her colouring that she was doing. Just going to see if I can find the design. And then I found this one for sale, so I ended up buying it instead. So this is the one that I like. I don't like the colour of the house, but I would copy. Hers was a pale pink colour of the house, and it was a little bit brighter with the trees. So, yeah. Okay. Christmas Angels by Alma Lynn. There's quite a few different kinds of angels. See if it focuses. But the main reason why I purchased it was for this design. It's really Christmassy. I love the wreath above her head. Oh, okay. A Leisure Art wedding sampler. Quite a simple one. Barbara Mackay Richards. This is called Faces. And a wedding boa. Some of these, like I said before, I may never ever stitch, but when I seen them, I hadn't seen them before, so I wanted to grab it while I had the opportunity. This is a Elegant Alphabets 1, and it's got a beautiful banner just here, and another different one on the back, which is a little bit harder to see, but folk art motifs, all different ones. It'd be cool to be able to use those to create my own little sampler. Friendship by Merrily A. Beams. I just thought that was actually cute with the friendship word right round. Purebred cats, all different kinds of cats. And more different ones on the back. Wanted to actually see if I could get one for my ginger cat. He's a long-haired ginger. But I may have to find another one and then another coloured one and then just change the colours. The Ultimate Flower Book. There's lots of different ones. A Dimensions kit called Irish Blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Excuse me. I'm obviously talking too much because I need to start coughing every now and then. This is Country Pleasures by Dimensions, and it's got quite a range of different sort of patterns. Cute ones. I went through a stage where I really loved birdhouses, and I bought quite a few of them, and I've never stitched one. Lizzie Kate, Plant Kindness, Reap Love. Nice little cute one. The Cricket Collection, which is a well-dressed man. It's quite a little snowman. It's Best to Be Yourself. It's like having the black sheep in the family, isn't it? And there's a black dog. This is Rose Motif Leaded Glass. Meadow Buttons, which I believe this has actually got more. It's not just cross stitch on here, it's actually got quite a bit of like long stitch and stuff as well. So that's the design. It's from Forget Me Nots in Stitches. Another Almalin patriotic motifs. I'm not a real keen stitcher for significant like flags and stuff, but I do love the designs that they've got, and I've always got this idea of, I wonder if I could actually like stitch this elephant and change it to an Australian or a New Zealand flag. I'm pretty sure I could, but does it take away from the design? Quite possible. But American cross stitch, there's always loads of it, and I get quite jealous that they do have such a array of things. Santa's at Work and Play, lots of little Santa motifs, all different ones. And then again on the back, nice little ones, like a little fireman here, and a photographer, a hockey player. It's even a camping Santa. So lots of different ones. Ink circles, another one called Snowdrops. I don't know whether I've seen this stitched or whether I just, when I was on the website, seen the colours and that sort of sucked me in. A Birds of a Feather called Peace. Bent Creek's Spooky Row. So here's the pile of my row ones. So the Halloween one. And Winter Row. And Summer Row. Pretty Pretty sure there's only 2 in there, or maybe not. Let's pull those out. So we've got winter and summer, and also a Christmas one, Christmas row. And I've got the beads for that one as well, or the buttons I should say, as well. And then in this one, this might just be 2, I have the autumn and the spring, so all of the seasons. Bluebird sampler, and the sister of that is the blackbird one, blackbird sampler. Christmas piece. This is a Just Nan pattern. And also the Small Delights, which has got a gorgeous Santa Claus and stuff on there. Cottage Garden samplings, which is Faith. I do have each of the ones in this range. This one was one that I was missing, so. Another Glendon Place, which is the plum pudding. How delightful are those colours. Praiseworthy Stitches Simple Gifts Christmas, so just like a Quaker. These are ones that I've printed out that I purchased from Carolyn Manning's website. So this was her free one, I believe, Arctic Blast. So I've just printed the pattern and then my laminated sheet. That is all for that. Other ones that I purchased off the website was Artisy. So if you remember, I've done the Artisy woman silhouette with the roses or the flowers. So I've just now purchased the butterfly one. So that's to go along with it, with the other one. And this one I already owned, which was the woman silhouette. That was the original one that I owned. Along with the flowers, and then I just had to make the set by buying the one with butterflies. Okay, put those together. This box is getting a little bit full. So some long dog samplers that I purchased from the website just recently is the St. George's. Oops. And Foursome Reel. Someone I seen actually stitched this one, and the bonus of buying that is you get all of the other 3 as well. Moulin Rouge, a favourite movie of mine. Sans Susie. Seen someone stitching this too. Who was that? Might have been Kelly, the animals stitcher. Not sure. And Le Jardin de Plaisir. Someone stitched this recently as well. I've seen it started to be stitched and seen a portion of it, and it's gorgeous. So I had to acquire that one as well. Oh my gosh. This box doesn't feel like it's actually got a base, because it just keeps coming and coming. Stony Creek Christmas Silhouettes. This was purchased from Art and Frame. Along with Merry Christmas. All Jarred Up, which is Hello Frosty from Stitching with the Housewives. Little snowman. And these are similar to the Lizzie Kate ones just before, where there is 6 in the set, so it actually creates this pattern. Each of them have got a different design, and when you put them all together, that's what it is. Or you can just stitch them obviously individually as one pattern. Yeah, so they're actually quite cute. I love that one. They're actually quite cute on their own, but I do want to do them as one set. Eventually, I have decided that I need to live till I'm like 4,000 years old to be able to do all these, which is fine, but I need to spend more time stitching and less time not stitching, so work is always a bit of an issue there. These have been shown before, I believe, and this is a Rosewood Manor Merlin's Tulips. Flowers of Rosehall. Garden of Eden. Primrose Cottage Stitches is ABC. I love how they've done A, B, and then B-double-E. It's quite cute. Pam and Steph actually showed one of them that they were doing, which was some bunny rabbits across, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I've asked her where I could get the pattern from, and Pam had actually explained where she'd purchased it from, but it wasn't readily available online. So I contacted the company, and they tracked one of them down for me, and I was able to purchase it. So at the same time as getting that, I got Plant the Seeds, another one in their range, which is gorgeous. And the other one was More Fun to Dance. So it's that whole things can't travel alone kind of thing. So let it travel with something else. Same place, Sam Sarah from her studio. This is Bachelor Buttons. Beautiful blue flowers with some buttons to include. And Acorn Pin Oak, I think it says. It's Acorn is the design. The drawn thread, this is Winter into Spring. Now this has all the supplies with it as well, fabric and floss, and the beads to be able to do that one. 12 house sampler. These were from a D-stash from a lady in America, Barbara, a friend of mine. And another one, this is called Summer into Autumn. So just one that I can do alongside the other so that they can go together. berry patch from Hello from Liz Matthews. How cute is that? Winter Rose Manor, which is Brenda Gervais. I've seen someone's, actually quite a few people stitch this on Flosstube. So easy to get sucked in when you see people actually stitching them. And sometimes they don't actually appeal to you until you do see someone stitch them. So Wally's Quaker Squares 1. Just a couple of quick Quakers, or maybe not so quick, depending on the size. Archie's Frogs, just a New Zealand needlework kit. This is just the pattern. Purchased it off the D-Stash. And also a gecko from the same place. La Nuit de Songs. I've seen someone stitch this one on Flosstube recently. Isabella Vautier, I think it is. It's a nice owl. And this is just 4 different designs of frogs. This was purchased from someone that's actually done them, but I absolutely love this frog. So this is why I purchased it, was because of this pattern. You can get these other ones in the range. I don't believe that they're in here, but this is the pattern, and I absolutely love it. It's really cute. I might have to hunt down this one so that I can have both of them with the hanging legs. The other two, as cute as they are not so appealing. Excuse me. Another Mickey Mouse pattern. Just 4 Mickey Mouses. And Whistle a Happy Tune, another Mickey Mouse. And this one. Again, purchased off their D-Stash site. This was, I think I actually own this magazine twice, but the reason why I purchased it a second time was to get this Rendale design, and I wanted to rip the pages out, and I didn't want to have not a full magazine. So when I pass on my magazines, it's actually a full copy rather than one that's got missing pages. So yeah, that and this other little cute cat that's in there. See if I can quickly find where that's sitting. Page 40. All you need is love and a cat. It's very cute. With some poppies. Okay. Jeremiah Junction, Room in the Heart. Not too sure whether I'm still keen on this one, but who knows, it may go up as a giveaway sometime on my channel. Love Supreme. It's got the little I love you charm down there. The Bride's Tree Ornament Collection. Some cute quick stitches. And there's actually 3 books altogether, so you can get 3 different kinds from this place. Tropical Waterline. Some nice designs that actually have it where you can see below the water. That's what sort of took my interest. Quaker Calendar 2 by Plum Street Samplers. Really quick ones. The Pennsylvania Pinwheel, Carriage House Samplings. This is pretty much like a stash dive, and it's boxes of stuff that I haven't even got into my shelving, so let's take it as a haul slash stash dive of some of my stuff that I have. Tavern Signs. Shepherd's Bush is Santa's Coming. Sarah Spur, it's a sampler. Swan, also from Carriage House Samplings. And again, Truth and Virtue stocking. How different is that stocking? Not the normal round toe one, but it's got quite a few. Hopefully that focuses. It's got quite a few little verses on there. Another sampler stocking. I like this one better than the other one, but they come as a set, so I got both. Excuse me. Winter Wind. Sorry about that. I just needed to have a quick drink and move the boxes around so I could actually reach them a little bit easier. So, another Carriage House sampling is Frederick. Lee from Creative Lee has actually done these ones and they look amazing. Trip Around the World Quilt, which is a rosewood manor. These are actually really cool because you could do just the letters themselves instead of actually doing it as one whole big project. 50 Quickie Christmas designs. Quite cute. Holly Humbug. I've never done one of these, so it'd be nice to try one. I know that at least I'd get the stitching done. I may have to get someone else to put it together to finish it, but that's okay. A Glendon Place, which is the Dance of the Tulips. Beautiful. A Nordic Santa. I can see a theme going here with different kinds of Santas. Heart in Hand is Leggy Swimmer. He's got nice big long legs. Snow Triplet, the same company. A Leggy Ball Player. Quite quirky. A couple of things that I've purchased from, I'm pretty sure it is Happy Mood Point, is the sampler Lovely Birds. So these are not called the name on there. You need to look for the SS037, which is really cool. This is what I want to use, one of those Silks for You flosses, silks with, sorry, on those sort of designs. Sampler Quaker Village. So again, Happy Mood Point. These are on Etsy. Sampler Quaker Tree. Something a little bit different. San Susie, which is just the one that I purchased before. I've just showed the laminated copy of it. And they're all the other ones that I just showed, the Log Dog copies. So is that. Primitive Wizard of Oz. This was a bit of a out of the box one. Hadn't seen that before, so picked that one up. Cross My Heart, You're Welcome. All different kinds of welcome signs. And more on the back. And Flowers in the Springtime by Bent Creek. See if that can focus. It actually says, in their love grow life like flowers in the springtime. Elizabeth and Michael. And it's just got their wedding day. So that's a nice wedding sampler. Oops. Sorry about that. Petals in Pink, which is, these are nice fuchsias. Really cute. As Seasons Change. I've seen that with someone else stitching that one. Calico Crossroads, which is Perfect Pitch. Little cat hanging over a piano. A Jenlin kit, which is Birds of a Feather. Just some, these are just some magazines, which people have probably already seen. More magazines. A Dimensions kit, which is Bamboo Tiger. Quite majestic. And I got given some craft items from someone that wasn't doing craft anymore, or a friend of theirs wasn't doing craft anymore, and I shared them around with some people from the North Shore Cross Stitch group. And this was one that I got out of there, which is A to Z of bullions. I would really like to learn how to do this embroidery stitch. And just by looking through this book, actually shows some beautiful things like these kind of things. So I'm far from actually knowing how to do it, but I figure if I've got a book to learn, then I shouldn't actually be too far wrong. So it's just some magazines again. Two of the latest Bothy kits that have been done. Lucy Pettaway, I really like her designs. This is Wool Meet Again. And Watching the World Go By. Very cute. Some magnets that I purchased from Vicky, and Vicky is on Flosstube. Oh gosh, sorry Vicky. I will put her name down the bottom here. I seriously can't remember what it is. Just some needle minders, which is obviously Wizard of Oz. A Mary Poppins, whoops, what shouldn't we do? A Mary Poppins and Alice in Wonderland one. She gave me some little floss things. And also some parking bobbins, which I do have some of these, but she's actually got the little like bobbin, the same as obviously what my needle minder is actually inside of the parking bobbin. So that was pretty cool. And my favorite one that I've got from her is the Monopoly board, just a needle minder. And I'm probably going to sound a little bit blonde, but they all come on a a business card from Vicky, which actually shows what her name is. So it's Stitch and Button is who she is on Flosstube, and that is her details there if you do want to actually check out her items. So she has a store or a like a Flosstube group that you can go into, and she has all her items in there that you can actually purchase from. So, and because postage to New Zealand is actually quite expensive, she's happy to hold items for you. You just pay for them, and then you hold them until you finish, until you've got enough to post, and then she'll put them all together. So that's actually really cool. Okay. Sweet. Pop those there. A little tin. Who doesn't love a little tin to put your things in? If I cross stitch fast enough, does it count as an aerobic exercise? So this is just a box. This obviously come from America with the pattern on the tin, but inside of that tin has actually got the stuff to make that pattern, and also from the same lady that I purchased these from. Sorry about going off camera. Were coasters, so plastic coasters. I hadn't actually seen these ones before, so they're actually quite cool. They're made out of plastic, and then you just stitch and then put the pattern in from the bottom, so there's no way that even if they spill their drink in this little bit of on the top, it's not going to ruin the design because it comes from the bottom. And there's 4 of those. So Madame Chantilly has got a Alice in Wonderland pattern, which I hadn't seen before. So I'd pick this one up. In Hands on Design, I purchased the Block Party, which is Meow. And that also comes with the buttons. There's too many nice things around, isn't there? Way too many. This is what also I bought from Vicky from Stitch and Button, was the Bay Needle Art, I think it is. Blossoms and Bees. It comes with the button. And part of that design is actually obviously the felt. So the hive, I think, or the skep, is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure is actually this felt. So this is what got me purchasing something from her in the beginning. And just to send this was going to be $30 to send it, and it was cheap. The pattern was cheaper than paying the postage. So I purchased the other magnets and stuff to make it worthwhile. A gold collection dimensions kit. All those different designs. Line dancing, a chirping good time. That's why I bought some black Ada to be able to put one of these designs on. Some more Santa Clauses. Another Santa Claus. I love that they're just different. They're not just the red jolly man in a big red sort of coat. Father Frost. In Shepherd's Bush, this is Baby Bug Ball, which I don't know how close I'm going to be able to get because of the glare. But it's got three little what look like gnomes, or bugs maybe, and that comes with the kit. Chickadees and pine cones. I'm pretty sure Laura from I Stitch Birds has this pattern. So I must see whether she started or see how far she's got. And that's just the kit of that. Another dimension stocking. which is this one, more of a religious kind. And these are called Squirkles. Peter Underhill has done these. So there's Baby. And for those of you that remember my mood cubes, they were from Country Thread, but they were these kind of sort of perky sort of designs. So there's Baby, Dennis the Dentist, Bonnie the Bride, Greg the Graduate, Bob the Bridegroom. So I want to do the groom and the bride on the one, and Chrissy the Cross Stitcher. It's really cute. Oops. A Disney Pooh's Alphabet, which just happens to be an F for Finley. A Bothy Threads underwater sampler. So that's nice with all the bright colours. Might do that for my granddaughter. A DMC Alphabet, the Ladybug sampler. It reminds me of pizza for some reason, with all the dots on the letters. A Bothy Threads Beetle Bugs. The Nutcracker by ORETM. A Gold Collection Petite, which is the Christmas morning pets. Oops. A Bent Creek One Bird Having Some Friends Over. Ink Circles Blackstone Fantasy Garden. These kind of things is where I like to just do all my black stitching first and then fill in the colours. It gives you a good definition, like an outline. Country Cottage Needleworker November Cottage. So I do have right through from January through to December, but I didn't have November. So I've just purchased that one. Lizzie Kate Snippet is a Wise Men Still Seek Him. Rosewood Manor Happy Halloween, which is a nice long one. Dimensions, this is a story time. Reminds me of Care Bears. It's a nice little kit. Let's bring it before. And Dimensions Charts and Charms, which is the floral alphabet. It's more just to do the letters individually rather than as the whole one. Charts and Charms, Charming Dolphin. And what do you know? Another Good Morning. So that's the first time today, or second time maybe, that I've actually got two of the same. So this is now in one of the other kits as well, in one of the other boxes. So I've got two of those. So that will probably end up on the D-stash. I purchased a lot of the Ozark sampler threads, hand-dyed floss cottons. Excuse me. So there's actually quite a few of these. Some of them have obviously been used. There's only a little bit left on that one. But they're all different. They're all different colours. So there's quite a few in there. That one and this bag. So one. You and I and Friends. This is for the bees, so it comes like that, and it is a pattern of like a bee skip. And For the Birds is like a little birdhouse. Country Cottage Needleworks, Sheep in the Meadow. That green would be a mission stitch and all that. Jordan Brevet, I'm not too sure how to say the name of it, but that is the design. Now that looks like it comes, this is number 1, so it looks like it comes as part of a set, so I'll have to keep that out so I can try to locate the others that go along with that one. Another one that I don't know how to pronounce the name. Leave that there for you. And that is the design, a nice little house. Another Jordan Brevet Undulations. Country Cottage Needleworks, this is Afternoon in Rome. Little House Needleworks, the Needlework ABCs. And these are all these weren't actually, oh actually yes, I think this is the set that I did purchase as a whole. So these are the Cottage Garden sampling ones, which is, that's Love and Mary, Wisdom and Hope, and Faith. So that's the one that I've got 2 of. Courage, Simplicity. Number 10 is Joy, which I find quite bizarre because number 10, my birthday's in October, and J is the 10th letter of the alphabet, and then this is obviously Joy. So weird, I know, but sometimes numbers mean things. Dream and Gratitude. So okay, we're just about done. They are from another video. These are DMC alphabets, Little Sheep, and Polar Animals, so little polar bears. And I believe that is, oops, possibly, oh no, still going, sorry. Another Design Works cat. So same as the previous ones. So now I'm going to have to try to fit 3 on the page. Don't know whether that will work. Rabbit Ramble. Sharon Sheep. Boris the Bat. Duncan Duck. Peter Pig. So there's actually 8 in this series, and they're all the ones that you can get. Christmas cookies collection, which is the gingerbread house, and Santa's sleigh. That red would be a mission, stitching all that, but well worth it. Heart and Hand Christmas medley. Bent Creek Animal Arches. Okay, I think that is everything that I have. Okay, I've been made to be a fibber a couple of times. That isn't everything. This is the everything with these last 4 ones. Old McDonald sampler from Leela's studio. This is quite cute. Sorry about that. I think my husband's home and the dogs are all getting excited. Santa's Magical Coat of Colours. City Flakes with some snowmen. And the Bunny Runaround, which is Teresa Lehman Designs. Now that's everything. That's all my purchases. If you've lasted this long, 1 hour and 26 minutes, I really do appreciate that you've hung around. This is just a touch of, obviously, what's in my stash room, in my craft room now. And as you can see, I do have like an obsession of purchasing, which I do need to stop. So hopefully that'll be all the purchases. I'm going to put myself on a spending freeze, and I won't be purchasing anything else going forward for the next little while. I'm going to try to stitch from my stash and see how that goes. So hopefully you've enjoyed seeing what I've been purchasing, and if there's anything in there that you actually like, you want more details of, please let me know and I'll try to share those details with you. Other than that, my apologies for the dogs barking. I'll let you go and enjoy your afternoon, morning, nighttime, and we'll chat with you again soon. Take care and happy stitching. Thanks guys, bye bye.